What's up, Trish, Sarah, Aaron, Charla? I just let me just back up here so I don't hit nobody. I just got out of the gym. I was in there doing a bit of stretching for my lower back, my neck, knees, and shoulder. Because the chiropractor said I can start the gym, but just no weights. He said you can go to the gym and you can do your cardio still around your neighborhood. He said to stay away from high impact cardio like sprinting and anything that really is gonna, get the bones and joints really, really moving. He said to not do any of that, but just light cardio I can do and stretching I can do. He said stretching is very, very good. How's my audio, you guys? Is audio good? Indeed, Trish, yes. Oh, sorry, Brina. Hello to Brina also. Oh my goodness. I gotta go. How's everyone doing though? You know what? We're just gonna go this way. Yeah, we haven't streamed in like 3, 4 days, I think. But you know, I think we're gonna be back to our old schedule, streaming almost every day. I want to say, and yeah, kind of go from there. Everyone's doing good. 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 So, are you guys excited for this Thursday for the movie? Oh my god, I'm so incredibly excited. Oh man, and I'm also excited for the next movie to watch after that because the one after um, Dirty Dancing, we'll vote on it, and by we I mean pretty much you guys will vote on it. So don't worry. This first movie it'll be Dirty Dancing, and then the one after that we'll definitely vote, and you guys can pick something that you guys want to watch. My dancing shoes are ready. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for the movie. Very excited. 'Cause I haven't watched like, well, I guess that's not true. I watched the newest Conjuring movie in theaters. What was it, like a month ago, month and a half ago, something like that? But yeah, oops, I was gonna go and stream some get you guys today and show you guys the new characters that are out, but I'm not gonna have time really to do that. I gotta go get this quick cardio in, and then after that, I still have to figure out some things for the live stream, you guys, for Thursday. And then for tomorrow, I have to be up extra early because I'm gonna go with my brother. He's gonna go pick up another vehicle at that city that's like 4 hours away from mine. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a long, long day. I'm gonna be gone pretty much the entire day. But maybe I can just live stream on the way there. I don't know how you guys feel about that. It'll be earlier if I do live stream. It'll be I want to say maybe 7 o'clock my time, 7:30 my time. So 7:30, 8 o'clock Mountain time is if I choose to stream. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. He needs to watch for the road. Yeah. Well, I'll have you guys on my lap. That's literally just me on the road. It's okay. I'll be fine. You know, I've never gotten into a vehicle accident in my life, but I've gotten into a motorcycle accident. That was like my first accident I've literally ever gotten into. Oh, and if you're like talking about like anything motorized, yeah, indeed. No, I'm a very safe driver, like I said. No accidents aside from just that one motorcycle accident. Yeah, I just left the gym. I'm just gonna pull up pretty much to my house here, and then I'm just gonna go on the little back roads or like the bicycle trails by my house and just do my cardio there. I really need to go and buy a treadmill or a bike or something for inside the house. You know, I had one a long, long time ago, but doing cardio outside, you guys, is just another feeling. It's just so much better. And today, it's like it's not as cold as um as the other days. But I think this upcoming week or the week after, it's gonna snow here. So that's fun. We're already getting snow. I really need to go get some gas too. Oh my god, this car literally just burns gas like it's nothing. I mean, it's a V8, so kind of makes sense, but still. Yeah, I really need to go get myself a little cheap car that's better on gas because this car is it's terribly expensive for insurance. It's like 600 a month for insurance, and the gas is crazy. Yeah, guys, we are here. And by the way, hi to everyone else in chat that I did not say hi to. I was driving. Oh, it's Lily's birthday? Happy birthday, Lily. I hope you had an awesome day. Oh, I do not like the snow, not even a little. It snowed in Montana on Sunday. Wow. Yeah, it's a V8 Mercedes. It's not really a reliable car, and it's crazy on gas and crazy expensive on insurance also. But I'm planning on selling pretty much a lot of the stuff I own. I don't want to live in the city forever. I want to move somewhere else. Yes, happy birthday to our good friend Jennifer also. Well, I've had Toyotas and Hondas and things like that my entire life. Buying this car was just a present to myself after I reached a certain milestone in my life. Is when I got this car. Okay, let me see chat. What did I miss? What did I miss? Hmm. Well, I'm not going to be driving for the streaming tomorrow. My brother is going to be driving, and I'm just going to be sitting in the passenger seat. And then once we get to the city, he's going to go in the other vehicle, and I'm just going to be driving his vehicle back. Yes, Flynn's is in Genshin. Genshin right now, the two characters are Flynn's and Yelan. So if there is if you guys want any one of those characters, like I said, most of you guys should have the UID to our Genshin account, and you could obviously send Genesis crystals that way from lootbar.gg.com. Well, as long as you're here with us, Jennifer, that's all that matters. Okay, let's see. Happy birthday to Jen. Yes, yes. It's a Mercedes Benz. What is it? S550 SV. Is that what it's called? I think so. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, I think it's S550. Yeah. Um, a lot of my family members want to be on the stream. Yes, I just keep saying no because you know me, I always try to. It's like I try my best to always say the right things and to be as close to Mr. Perfect as I can be. And last thing I want is someone else to come on stream and you know what I mean, just like sour the mood or say something that's not, you know, like just like ideal for our community and things like that. So that's why I don't really let a whole lot of people come on the stream. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever let anyone come on the stream. Yeah. I think it's just been me. It's good to see you too, Hope. Hi, President. Well, that is very true, but I always like to watch what I say and be very mindful of what I say. And I know a lot of people aren't like that. They just let their mouths run wild. And, you know, siblings can be like that, friends can be like that. And that's why I don't really let a whole lot of people come into my stream. Yes, you guys talked to Doug because I had secretly a little pew pew pointed at him, and if he said anything terrible, but I'm kidding. No, Dennis is good, but even Dennis can get carried away sometimes. That's why I just keep the streams to myself. Thank you, Brina. Yeah, it'd be very difficult for you guys to catch me swearing. It's like it's just not in my vocabulary. Like just even off stream, like on day-to-day basis, like I don't really swear. I don't really say offensive things. I don't do offensive things. Yeah, I try to leave a live a pretty calm life, and I don't get into a lot of trouble. Okay, we should probably go for a little cardio. Let me just read chat a little. I feel like I haven't spoke to you guys in such a long time. Exactly, Aaron. That's a very good way to put it. Yeah, the integrity of the stream, right? We're all about positivity, inclusivity, welcoming people, trying to build a safe, wonderful community, right? And the last thing I want is someone to come into chat and start spouting all sorts of personal stuff, and you know, it could definitely get messy. Yes, Dennis is awesome indeed. And when it comes to, well, I have two brothers. One of them is like, imagine me, complete opposite though, in every sense. I wouldn't have it any other way, Jill. I love it. What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Haley? I think I said hi to you too. Oh, Aaron. That's definitely a very light way of putting it, Trish. Wild brother, very light way. And he knows exactly who he is because they sometimes come and they creep up on my chats, and I tell him, hey, don't be commenting anything crazy. We will ban you. I don't care if you're my brother. We will ban you if you start spouting crazy stuff. Yeah, I really needed that time for myself, and I didn't want to come and stream if the energy wasn't going to be there, or like I wasn't there mentally. You know what I mean? It's just it's one of those things where I don't want to stream if I can't give it my all. You know what I mean? Like obviously, like there are times where maybe I'll want to stream. I just want to be around my friends. I just want to talk to you guys. Sure, but I want to say 90% of the time, 95% of the time when I stream, I want to have a good time. I want you guys to have a good time, and so on and so forth. Yes, I do have the mods. Yes, I also have two older brothers and an older sister. I'm the youngest in my family. Thank you, Brina. Thank you, Chris. Yes, I definitely needed it. Hi, Barbosa. Hey, Jesus, just watch what you're saying in chat. This is your first and final warning. If you act up, we will ban you. Aw, Haley. Okay, now you're getting banned. Have a nice day. No, he's already gone, Brina. He had an offensive name, and yeah, I don't like people who are offensive to other people's religion and things like that. I think when it comes to things like that, I think it should definitely be protected, no matter what you believe in. I don't like when other people tarnish or make fun of or degrade other people's religion. Whether you believe it or not, that doesn't matter. Okay, let's put my little sweater on, you guys, and then let's head out. Is audio good, you guys? I have you guys on my AirPods currently. Hopefully the audio is good, but if it's weird for whatever reason, I can obviously remove them. Yeah, it's cold outside. It's better than a couple days ago, but it's still cold. Yeah, audio's good. Okay, good. Yes, I got my new phone set up. Everything is good. I sent you guys a video last night, Charla, where I was just messing around with my stomach and saying I was like 5 months pregnant. And I also uploaded a story today where I was just flexing in the gym after I did a little bit of stretching in there. Yeah, religion is one thing, Ryu, but the way I see it, it's just being a disrespectful person. It's like, why would you go out of your way to be disrespectful to someone, whether it's religion or their personal beliefs or anything like that? I don't think you should target any group of peoples. You know what I mean? It's like if a group of people believe in something, it's like, why are you going out of your way to be a nuisance and make a whole username tarnishing, an image of a like a I don't know, like a political figure or a figure in a religion or things like that. Like, you really have nothing better to do with your time, really. Like, go do something. It's just weirdos online. I don't have time to deal with weirdos, you guys. Like, I'll give them a warning. I'll be courteous and respectful, obviously, but if they don't smarten up, I don't have time for that. I actually don't have the attention span to deal with weirdos. I'll give them one warning, and if they don't smarten up, simple, get rid of them. Exactly. I don't deal with that stuff, Trish. Yeah, it's an orange iPhone 17 Pro Max. I got the newest iPhone, so that's good, obviously. Let's go and start this walk. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry today too, you guys. Like, really, really hungry. One of my friends stopped by and she brought me a little fruit basket, right? And there was grapes in the basket, and I don't know where she got these grapes, you guys, but they were so crispy and crunchy and sweet. Like, oh my god, I damn near ate the entire thing. You know, the way I see it, I think people act out when they live in a society where there's no real consequence or repercussions for their actions. That's where you have more people acting out. When you live in a society where it's encouraged and it's promoted to act half decent and to live with said guided like rules, and there's consequences for just being a terrible human being, you don't really have a whole lot of weirdos in those kind of societies. I don't have a pop socket on this phone just yet, so oh, I have incredible friends here. Obviously, you guys are incredible human beings. I have the privilege of knowing, but here in my city, I have amazing friends who bring me gifts too. What's up, Cindy? Good to see you. Hi, Fiona. Oh, they ain't gonna get the attention from me. I'll tell you that. I'm way too busy, you know, being part of this family to be giving weirdos my attention. That's why, like I keep saying, give them one warning. Hopefully, they smarten up, and maybe if they could turn a new leaf. If not, I can't be bothered by that stuff. They will just get blocked. Simple as that. That's just a phone. If I drop it, I drop it. I got a case on it. I went and put a privacy little screen protector on it, but if it drops, it drops. It's whatever. I know you do, Charlotte, and thank you. No, I don't think we're gonna yeet across any streets. I don't think there's no yeeting gonna be necessary. unless we have to, you know. I don't ever want to say never because you just never know. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a big dog that's out, you know, terrorizing the streets, and we just have to yeet it across a fence, jump over a fence. You never know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think we'll have to yeet it. No. Yeah, that's the one I have on mine. Yeah, the privacy one. That's right. Yeah, these newer phones, these newer iPhones, I haven't really seen anyone with them. Yeah, I just went on the Apple website and I saw if there was any available in stores. And I just went and picked one up. Oh, don't worry. When we go to Greece, you guys, speaking of Greece, in the next coming weeks, I'm going to start researching Greece. I haven't done little to no research. The only things I really know about Greece is that I want to take you guys to the Parthenon in Greece, like the big city, and I want to go to some of the islands. Aside from those two things, I don't really know where we're gonna go in Greece, what hotel I'm gonna get, location, and things like that. Like I have no idea, right? So in the next, I want to say week, maybe 2 weeks, I think the research process for Greece is going to start, ladies. And then after that, once I've compiled a fair enough research where I feel comfortable enough to travel there, then we're gonna start buying the plane tickets, booking the hotels, and going off to our journey in Greece. How exciting, right? Oh, you guys didn't figure out the message? Well, I'm sure one of the ladies here can figure it out. Come on, you guys are smart. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. That's so cute, Trish. Yeah, we'll definitely go to the Parthenon. Don't you worry. We will go there. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not just something simple, you guys, because if it was that simple, then anyone can decipher it, right? I wasn't going to make it that simple. Oh, by the way, on a separate note, I've been kind of messing around with new designs for the logo for next year's design. Like, obviously, it's in the early stages, right? Way too early to even say I have anything concrete, but I was just messing around with some colors, some designs. So yeah, that's that. And as far as the logo is concerned and designs for next year, I still haven't decided if we're gonna still keep the same logo or we're gonna go with something different. Because some of the designs I was playing around with, they're definitely different. Yes, we are out here still doing the cardio. Um, like I've told you guys in the past, if you can't lift weights, that's one thing, whatever. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But if you can, if you're physically able to, and if you have just a little bit of time, go get that cardio in you guys. Move the body a little, you know? It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, you guys. You don't have to go and walk outside if you don't want to. I just like being outside, simple as that, right? But you could stay in the comfort of your own home. Just pace back and forth if it really comes down to it, you guys. get yourself a bike and put it inside your living room or your room or wherever, your basement. You guys got to get up and move. I'm telling you, a lot of over half the health problems we have in Western society, you guys, it's based off of two things: lack of exercise and improper diet. Trust me, guys. Like, obviously, there are other health concerns and situations that have nothing to do with you working out or doing cardio or eating, right? Like I obviously know that, but I'm telling you about half of the issues that I hear, people dealing with. Well, I'm like, what do you eat? And then they tell me their diet. I'm like, that's terrible, man. Like, that is a terrible, terrible diet. Do you exercise? No, I don't have time to exercise. You always got time to exercise. It doesn't have to mean going and getting a gym membership, you guys. Exercising is anything that gets you moving and gets the heart rate elevated just a little bit. That's what exercising is. It doesn't mean you're in the gym under the bench pressing, squatting, heavy weights. Yeah, that picture was nice indeed, though. There you go, Madonna. That's what I'm talking about. Always it brings a smile on my face when I hear that you guys are eating healthy, exercising. I mean, look at me. Like right now, I'm eating whatever I want, right? And I'm still doing the cardio, but I'm not doing the weightlifting. And I just posted a story today, me just doing a little bit of flexing, and I've still kept a fair share of my muscle mass and definition, right, you guys? If you take care of your body when you're younger, it will take care of you when you're older. Anytime I'm at the gym or out in public and I see an older gentleman that's in tremendous shape, guess what I do? I approach him, obviously respectfully, and I introduce myself and I ask him, hey, what do you do on a day-to-day basis? Because I want to look like you when I'm your age, right? And the one thing that they all have in common when they tell me, they're like, when I was your age, I looked like you and I kept that up. I kept that up into my older years, and now look at me. My body's taking care of me. I don't got any issues or anything like that. And I'm like, wow. So if I just keep this up, if I just do my very best to be in shape, to lead a healthy life, your body will take care of you guys. Like, obviously, like, life does throw curveballs at you. Like, I get that. I do. But just try your best, ladies. Try your best to take care of yourselves. You got one body. Like, obviously we could make the argument, oh, I can go get this surgery, I can go get that surgery, but it's not always that simple to just go get a surgery and solve your issues. Exactly. You need to make time. Absolutely, Lucy. Cleaning and dancing does count. You just have to move. Just move and get the heart rate up. And when I say exercise, you guys, exercise is not you going and working a 8-hour shift and it's like, oh, I was on my feet all day. That's not exercise. Exercise is when you've elevated your heart rate at a level and it's constantly there for a prolonged period of time. That is what exercise is. I hear it all the time. Oh, well, I'm this weight, I'm that weight. I go to work and my job is physical, but I still look like this. Well, that could be one of two things. Sure, your job may be physical, but it doesn't matter how physical it is. It doesn't matter how physically demanding it is. If your diet is bad, you could have the most physically demanding job in the world. Your diet needs to reflect what you do, out of your job too. Thank you, Aaron. Surgery isn't always the answer, exactly. And having surgeries, you guys, takes a really big toll on the body, especially when you have hip replacement surgeries, you have heart surgeries and things like that, right? So, oh, would you look at that? It's a little kitty. Would you look at that, guys? I don't know if that's someone's lost kitty or something. Hi, baby. Hi. Such a pretty cat. That's a very, very pretty cat with blue eyes. Yes, complications could happen during surgery, indeed. No, we're doing our cardio. We can't stop and play with no kitties. See you, Kyla. Thank you so much for stopping by. Zeus will whip you. Hi, Laura. So glad for you to join us. Always a pleasure having the girls around. Health, your health doesn't have to be something, that is a stressful thing, you guys. You just need to do a little bit. Even doing the bare minimum counts for something, and then there's individuals like me who kind of go overboard with it, who sometimes does 2 hours of cardio, fast for 24 hours a day. Well, I don't really lift weights, but I used to lift crazy heavy weights. But, sometimes if you want if you want something that you've never had, you got to be willing to do something you've never done, right? And sometimes that means doing some extreme things. What's up, Heather? No, Zeus is not like that. If I play with my friends' cats all the time, and I sometimes come home with cat fur on me, and Zeus doesn't freak out. He's not like that. Very good, Heather. Can't complain. Life is good. Exactly. Yeah. No, it's definitely difficult. I I have friends who wanna do the things I do in my life, and I'm like, you probably don't want to live like me. It's you're always hungry. You don't get to eat what you want. You're busy 24 hours a day, pretty much. You don't want to be me. That's good to hear, Heather. Yeah, work can sometimes get a little crazy. I get that. But we are here, still on our walk as usual. Yeah, that's all any one of us can really do at the end of the day, Brina. Just do our best. And if you can do your best, it's always good. Yeah, the sky is very beautiful. All the all the homes. Yeah, we still have a bit of Genshin to do, and I'm really excited to see where the story goes in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you guys, because after we confronted our father Nikolaus, the Wolf of Sparta. He dropped that news bomb on us about our mother and how he wasn't our real father, but he still raised us as if we were one of his own. And now we're on a journey to find our mother, Marini. Very, very exciting. It's just, I need to find, indeed, it is. It's a beautiful city. I just need to find some time to sit down and play a bit of video games. Tomorrow I'm going to be busy. The day after, we'll see how that goes. Actually, no, tomorrow's Wednesday, and then the day after we're doing the movie live stream, you guys. Yeah, so the day after we won't have time to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey either. Well, if you ever have the chance, Lucy, to join the health and fitness program that I offer, I'd love to work with you one-on-one. So, like me talking about it and just telling you what to do is one thing, you guys, but when I'm working with you one-on-one and I send you guys the questionnaire and I get a little bit of background knowledge about you and your health records and your fitness goals and what you want out of it, and if there's any physical limitations you have, it becomes more of a personal journey, right? And that way I can fine tune a program specifically designed for you in terms of the weightlifting aspect and the nutrition aspect, right? So if there's anyone in chat who's ever curious about health and fitness, and they just want a little change in their life, definitely I would recommend you join the program, you guys. I love working with all the ladies on a one-on-one basis. And the thing with that is I try to make a plan that's fine-tuned exactly for your needs, right? A lot of trainers and health program specialists, they'll just give you what they think works. And I don't really believe that, because I think the better plans are something that you're going to enjoy, because then you'll stay committed to it in the long run, right? Yeah, it was definitely a longer stream, but it was nice. Oh, you'd love it, Lucy. Hi, Angie. Yes, Laura, you got an email from us a couple days ago. Did you get that email, Laura? It was an introduction email, and in the email, there was a link. Please follow the link. It's super, super simple. You just got to click on it. It'll take you to my questionnaire. Please fill out the questionnaire to the best of your ability. Fill it out truthfully and honestly. Once I have a better understanding of what your needs are, then I can really sit down and write you a plan that's designed just for you. So please, 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 Laura, when you do have a chance, go through the email, read it. Okay, you did. Nice. Thank you, Laura. So, okay. So tonight I'll look through the questionnaire, Laura, and I'll write you a plan. You can expect your plan. I don't want to give you an exact date because, listen, guys, the health and fitness program works like this. Some of your guys' plans are very easy to write. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Very, very easy to write because you guys don't really have a lot of physical limitations and you guys don't have a lot of dietary limitations, right? So a plan that doesn't have those two things is going to be very easy to write. You know what I mean? But if someone has, yeah, slip disc, knee problems, they've had gastric bypass, they have diabetes, they have all these things, they have food allergies, they don't like this, they don't like that, they can't have fish, they can't have broccoli, they don't like it, whatever. You start to understand why some of the plans can take upwards of 3.5 to 4 hours to write. And then some of the plans where some of the ladies, thank the good Lord, they're very healthy. They're like, I don't have no dietary restrictions. I don't have no physical limitations. I want to lift weights and I want to know what to eat to get bigger, faster, and stronger. That is an easy plan to write, right? And regardless of both ends of the spectrum, I love working with our girls from all sorts of backgrounds, whether they have limitations or not. I just want you guys to be the best version of yourselves you possibly can be. And if I can play a small part in that, I'm gonna sleep well at night.
And then he'll like say they're going to surprise you, and he'll book us like another hotel.
No, you do not need to be sorry, Laura. You do not need to be sorry. I do this for you girls. I want to know everything I need to know about you girls in terms of your dietary restrictions and physical restrictions and your goals. That way, once I get that information, then I can make you a plan that's going to help you reach your goals. So you don't need to be sorry. You do not need to be sorry. This time is for you guys. Where did you send it, Brina? Because I went through all my DMs. I don't think I saw a list of emails. No, I do not have water with me. Oh, you sent it to my email? You sent it to the r1villain1@gmail.com? I'll have to go take a look at that then. No, the more descriptive you guys could be in your emails, well in your guys' questionnaires when you guys are joining the health and fitness program about what you want out of the program, the better it's going to be for me, because then I could design something that's going to be, you know, more fine tuned for you. Okay, you sent my email. Okay, I'll have to go check. Maybe it got sent to spam or maybe another folder. I'll have to go check, Brina. Good. Try that for about a week, Trish. And guys, if your plans, let's say I send you a plan 1 month, and you guys like the plan from the previous month, you don't have to stick with the plan like the new plan I sent you guys. You guys can go back to the old plan. That actually brings me to my next topic. When it comes to the health and fitness program, you guys, obviously, I do believe in doing more and more each month to get to your goals, to get you bigger, faster, stronger, get you more lean, more toned, whatever your goal may be. You gotta always want to do more. But there does come a time where more isn't always the best approach. Sometimes you gotta listen to your body and be like, hey, I've been bombarding my body with weights. I've been bombarding it with all this cardio, all this, that. And I just feel like my joints need a break. I feel like my muscles need a little break. And that's why some of you ladies might notice where I've sent some of you guys a easier plan for the month. I wanna say I use easier very loosely because it's really not that easy. It's a little more tame than the previous month, and that's for a reason, you guys. You don't always want to just bombard the muscles with heavy weights and stress them too much. Obviously, a certain amount of stress is required to grow and to get better, but there also does come a time where you need to take a step back and be like, hey, you know what? I've been at this for far too long and I'll continue to work, but I just need something a little more tame for a little while. And that's okay too. All right. So if some of your guys' plans seem a little more easier than the previous month, that's why. Okay, Laura. No worries whatsoever. Okay, Chrissy. Thank you very much. I'll take a look at that when I have a chance. Yeah, if someone didn't respond with their email and their username, it's okay. We will remove them from the Discord chat. And for whatever reason, if I made a mistake, I will apologize first things first, and we will welcome them back with open arms, and we'll just chalk it up to a misunderstanding, and that they just didn't provide their email address for us to use as verification. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Exactly. Brina is right, indeed. Yes, indeed. Program is all about you guys. It's not about what, I want you guys to do. It's about what you can do, and I'm here to work with you. I'm not here to give you a plan that's unrealistic or that's going to make you feel uncomfortable or that's going to change your life to a degree where it's challenging or intimidating or it's going to cause a level of discomfort, you guys. I want this program, I want the health and fitness program to fit into your guys' life as seamless as it possibly can without causing a whole lot of discomfort. Now, with that being said, is it going to cause a little bit of change? Obviously it is, right? Because you got to get up and move. If you're not used to getting up and moving, it's going to be a big change in your life. But whole point of it is to make change happen without causing a whole lot of discomfort in your guys' personal life. I want you guys to get into the habit of exercise and health and nutrition, as common as it is taking a shower or brushing your teeth. Me right now going and walking outside and doing my cardio, this is as common for me as having a shower or brushing my teeth. It is integrated into my life. It's a part of my life. It's a routine that, I have to do. It's like asking someone, did you brush your teeth today? And they're like, no. Okay, did you brush your teeth the other day? And they say no again. You'd be like, dude, you need to, brush your teeth. You need to focus on your hygiene a little, right? Exercise, health, and fitness, the way I see it, is no different. It needs to become a part of your routine. And that's why with this program, you guys, I want to ease it into your guys' life as seamless as it possibly can. I don't want it to be a big shocker in your life. I don't want it to cause discomfort or stress in any way. Good, Trish. Very, very glad to hear that. Indeed, yes. You'll do amazingly, will do very amazingly in the program. Yeah, we have a lot of the wonderful girls in the program, and then we also have certain individuals who aren't part of Patreon or the Villainous. Well, they're part of Patreon, but they're not part of the Villainous group chat on Discord, and they don't really engage with the group chat as much, but they just want the benefits of the health and fitness program side of things, and that's okay too, right? When you join our family and our community, you don't have to constantly be messaging in the group chats and stuff, right? It's a place where you can fall back on. Is truly what it is. No one is obligated to anything, right? You could come and go as you please. This place is for all of you guys. Sarah, it's hilarious. Yeah, food is a big thing because obviously we all have our preferences and we all have, we might have some dietary restrictions, some whatever the case may be. So I'm just trying checking to see if the road is cleared across, and that's okay too, right? In your diet plans, I will not include those food items, whether it's certain nuts, berries, certain meats, whether it's an allergy thing, whether it's a religion thing, whether it's you just don't like it. It's okay. We can work with you guys. It's not like, oh, this is gonna be your meal: steamed rice, broccoli, and chicken. There you go. That's gonna be your meal for the rest of the day. No, or for the rest of the month. No, 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 no. We'll always try to make it very, very exciting. And for anyone who's in the program that, again, isn't aware or sure in terms of spices, sweeteners, and things like that, I didn't really include the extra notes in some of your guys' diet plans because the way I saw it, maybe by now you guys know, but if you guys don't know, when it comes to spices and seasonings, you can use whatever seasonings you want, but you need to keep it at least like a couple tablespoons, at the very minimum, a couple. You don't want to overdo the salt and you don't want to overdo any, seasoning. So a couple is good. And when it comes to sauces, you can have any sauce you like, so long as it's 0 calories, okay? Certain sriracha sauces are 0 calories. Certain Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauces, those are also 0 calories. So as long as it's a 0 calorie sauce, you guys, you can use it. And when it comes to your yogurt bowls, because I think yogurt bowls are an amazing, amazing way to get a good amount of protein, your fats, your gut microbiome health, and so on and so forth. Greek yogurt, amazing for that. And I always recommend you guys the plain Greek yogurt, unflavored, unsweetened, 0 sugar Greek yogurt. And that may be not very delicious to some, even if you add fruits to it. I get that. I got a sweet tooth myself. So how do we combat that, you guys? We use artificial sweeteners. We use Splenda, or we can use monk fruit, or we can use a 0 calorie syrup. So long as it is 0 calories, feel free to use it, okay? You don't want to be using that white sugar, that everyone buys. Definitely don't use that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's one and what's the
Yes, indeed. Just use the one where it's 0 sugar and unflavored. If it's unflavored, it's just the natural flavor of the yogurt. Chances are it will be 0 sugar, But you always want to check, Brina. Always check, because when it comes to Greek yogurt, there's so many different brands. I like monk fruit way better than Splenda personally, but it's a preference choice. Yeah, I use Oikos myself, Cindy. That the Chobani brand, it has like a vegetable taste to it. I think that's the best way I can put it. It has like a weird earthy vegetable taste to it. I get the Oikos high protein, unflavored, zero sugar Greek yogurt. The one I think that says 19 grams of protein on the label. That's the one I get. Yes, monk fruit is, guys, use monk fruit in everything, in your coffees, in your Greek yogurt, in your baking. Use monk fruit in everything and anything. Don't use that white sugar, you guys. Don't use that high sugary corn syrup stuff. Yeah, our stores have Splenda in big bags. Monk fruit, we don't really have them in big bags. We got them in smaller bags. Yes, definitely. You guys can eat. So on your meal plans, typically I choose it to be on a Sunday. On Sundays, if you guys go look at the health and fitness program sheet that I send all the members, for most of you guys, it's on a Sunday, but for a select few, it's on a Saturday, or maybe I think it's for a couple of you guys. For a couple of the girls, it might even be on a Monday. But I do pick one day out of the week, and I put a little star on whether it's day 7, day 1, whatever, and I put a little heart, and then I say, eat anything you like. And when I say eat anything you like, guys, that's for one meal. That's not eat anything you like for the entire day. So it's not like you just every single, like the entire day, you just keep stuffing yourself over and over and over again for the entirety of your meals. No, 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 no. Pick one meal out of that day and make it whatever you want. Whether it's you want pizza and chocolate, go ahead. You want to go to a restaurant, right? And you want to just or go to a buffet, whatever. You can do that. But just make sure it's for one meal out of the day. Hey, what's up, Tony? Good to see you, my friend. For me right now, I'm eating whatever I want. I'm not concerned about calories or anything like that. But when I used to work out, uh, for me it was so much more than taste. For me, it was like I was eating things for function, for what it's gonna do in my body. And when it comes to the taste, I didn't really care about the taste of anything. It was like I wanted to look a certain way, and it's like if I needed to do something, then I'm gonna do that. Hi, Kim. Nice of you to join us. Yeah, and another thing, Brina is absolutely right. And another thing, guys, if if for whatever reason you have a moment of weakness and you kind of slip up with your diet, you know, you like go off course a little, it's not the end of the world, you guys. I promise you, it's not the end of the world. You didn't lose all that progress. You didn't gain all that fat. It doesn't work that way. If you have, you like have a moment of weakness, you eat an entire chocolate cake, an entire cheesecake, whatever, entire large pizza. It happens, guys. It happens to me. I'll be the first to admit it. I do have my moments of weakness where I don't care about the diet. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just go and I just lose all control and I just shovel everything and anything into my mouth. That's okay. I promise you, it is okay. But the next day, be mindful. Just work a little extra. That's all you got to do. Okay, just work a little extra and lock in after those days. It's okay. You slip up, you fall down, you scrape your knee. It's okay. You just got to get back up and do it better next time. That's all it is. What's up, Ryu? What's up, Kyla? Couldn't take a gym of screaming people. Oh, did you go around rush hour? That's probably why. Or if you go in a time where, well, my gym is by a school, so there's a lot of younger gentlemen and younger ladies who go to my gym, so it's always hectic. It's just when it comes to diet, you guys, and work, you just need to do more good than bad. And what I mean by that is, let's say 2 days out of the week, you slip up on your diet and you have your moment of weakness. You go have that piece of pie, chocolate, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. But if you're locked in and focused out of those 7 days, 5 days out of it compared to the two where you made a mistake, that is okay. That is a good ratio. No one's perfect, right? No one's perfect. Now, if you can stay locked in and not have a slip up for all 7 days, then you deserve that extra, you know, like more of a reward day on Sunday, like even more so, right? So just chalk it up to something like that. If you don't slip up no more than, well, I guess less than half the days of the week, you are on a right path. But if you're doing your diet and you're only dieting for 2 days, maybe one day out of the week, then definitely a discussion we need to have because there's something not working. Either maybe the diet is not delicious enough for you, or the exercise is too complicated or difficult for you, or whatever the case may be, and that's okay too. I am here to work with you guys. I'm here to make this as comfortable and as easy to understand as I possibly can. Yeah, for me, it's like taste did not matter. Nowadays, taste obviously matters because I'm not focused on how I look. I'm eating whatever I want, but a couple months ago, taste did not matter. Yeah, that's definitely a real thing, Kyla. Definitely is a real thing. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, amazing, amazing meal right there, Brina. Amazing meal. Yeah, that's a very big comment a lot of individuals have. Cindy, you're not the only one, unfortunately. A lot of people will get injured or they'll go through a traumatic experience in their life, a loss of a loved one, a breakup, loss of a mom and dad, friend, whatever. And they'll spiral out of control. They'll gain some weight and things like that. And that's okay, you guys, you know. We all grieve and we all handle difficult situations differently. And that's totally, totally okay. But, you know, there does come a time, guys, where you got to pick yourself up slowly but surely, get back, you know, and just get back on the right course of things. It's okay to take some time for yourself. It's okay to make mistakes, but one thing that is not okay, ladies, is to give up. I don't ever condone or tell anyone it's okay to give up. No, no, no. We do not give up. You got to take some time for yourself. You got to cry. You got to let it out. You do what you need to do. But when it's time to work, ladies, you got to work. You have to work. Totally agree, Trish. Indeed. Yeah, that makes total sense, Kyla. Yeah. Um, rest days are an interesting topic because I've had periods in my life where I've taken no rest days for 6 months, and I was just in the gym every single, like 7 days a week. It was heavy training, right? And for me, it works. To say if it's gonna work for someone else, I don't know because I don't know your body and how it reacts to things, right? But for me, it worked. But if that's a little too extreme for some of you guys, what you guys can do on your rest days is instead of doing the weight training on the rest days, what you can do is do a little extra bit of cardio if you want, or if your rest days are completely rest, no amount of exercise whatsoever, do a bit of cardio and do some stretching. You guys can do those on your rest days. It's not, weight training, but it's still, you're still getting up and you're moving, and it kind of it kind of quenches that thirst of exercising, because I know a lot of people, they just can't have rest days. Like the gym and exercise is just too embedded in their mind for them to have a real rest day. Oh, so sorry to hear that. But yeah, I always try to think of really nice meal plans for you guys. It's just I just need to have the information, right? And that's I keep going back to my to earlier on in the discussion where I'm like, you guys have to fill out the questionnaires as truthfully and as honestly as you possibly can. That way, I could make you guys amazing meal plans that aren't going to be just boring, uh, unseasoned chicken and steamed rice. We make delicious meals. Coach R1 villain, he'll get you straight. Don't you worry. Right. What's up, Kayla? Always a pleasure seeing you, my girl. How's things? Oh my God, I haven't had protein pancakes in such a long time. I think I ran out of bananas. So unfortunately, I could still make protein pancakes without the banana. I don't use all-purpose flour, you guys. I stopped using all-purpose flour a long time ago. I'm pretty sure both my AirPods are dead. So that's why my voice might sound a bit different. But when it comes to flour, if I ever need to use flour, I use protein powder. But if I can't use a protein powder, or if it's just not enough, I'll use chickpea powder. Chickpea powder is high in protein, and it's just better than all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour literally has like almost no health benefits, and it's crazy high in calories. Good night, Tony. Thanks so much for stopping by and saying hello. I hope you have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. You've been really busy? Yeah. No, I got it, Kayla. So long as you're here and checking up on us once in a while, It's all that matters. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Yeah, so chickpea powder works the same. The only difference is your baking and your cooking is going to have a chickpea aftertaste. Now, the way you could combat the chickpea powder taste is a couple ways. You can use certain extracts. And what I mean by using certain extracts, if the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of whatever vanilla extract, maybe double it. And try using, if the recipe allows it, try using lemon juice into the baking, and try using a little extra artificial sweeteners into the baking. And that I find really masks the chickpea taste, because if you're making like a sponge cake or whatever the case may be, and it's supposed to be sweet, a lot of people might not like that chickpea flavoring to their cakes or breads or whatever. So that's a few ways you can mask the chickpea taste. Yeah, chickpea powder is awesome. All-purpose flour, like I said, it has crazy high in calories and doesn't have a whole lot of health benefits. Essentially 0 grams of protein, right? Chickpea flour has high protein, lower calories, and they're made of chickpeas. Almond flour, yeah. Almond flour is not too bad either. It's just, guys, all-purpose flour is probably the worst flour you can use. So if it's almond flour, that's okay. Chickpea flour, it's okay. I'm having a brain fart right now. There's obviously a whole, sort of different flours you can use, but all-purpose flour is, in terms of the health benefits, all-purpose flour is probably the worst you can use, because it essentially contains like nothing. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the opposite. If I have a bad day, I'll binge eat. If it's a bad day, I'll binge eat. If I'm heartbroken or I'm devastated in a way, I'll pretty much starve myself, because my mind will not be concerned about food. My mind will be way too focused on the experience that I had, the traumatic experience. And that's kind of how it is for me. A bad day, if I just get a little frustrated or my day's ruined, I'll, go and just binge eat. But if it's a big situation, a big deal, then I'll yeah, it's like food is the last thing on my mind. Yeah, when it comes to oils, you guys, you just use your calorie cooking spray oils. It's very simple. Don't be using that vegetable oil or high calorie oils. The thing with, a lot of people get this very, very confused. We're like, oh, olive oil is healthy for you. Yeah, if you use a splash of olive oil. But when you're using olive oil for your meat, then you're putting olive oil in your salad, and you're using olive oil on everything you cook. Guess what? 600 calories of your meal is just that olive oil. See what I mean? You got to be very, very careful with olive oil, you guys. That's why I just recommend 0-calorie cooking spray oil. Simple as that. That way you won't have to second guess yourself if you're using too much, too little. If you could have some more oil, 0-calorie cooking oil. That's all you need. You could essentially make all your cooking with that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Heather. It must have been such a difficult time, and I'm so sorry you had to go through something like that. Can't eat if I'm stressed or depressed. Yeah, I get that, Kyla. I do. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much for being here with us. Well, the 258 movies, Brina, who chose those movies? Was it pretty much the mods who chose that movie, or did everyone kind of input all the movies in? Yeah, processed foods, all it is a bunch of preservatives, salts, and oils. So a lot of deli meats, you guys. Which brings me to my next point. A lot of deli meats. You guys will go to a deli and be like, "Oh, it's healthy, it's protein, it's meat." Don't get it twisted. Those deli meats, crazy processed. How do you think they can afford to keep that deli meat in their deli shops for weeks and weeks and weeks without it going bad? And they just keep putting it in the refrigerator and taking it out again, back and forth, because it's processed. That's why. Be careful when it comes to deli meats. Okay, it was all the ladies in chat. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, I could put it in a random generator. All the suggestions. If it's a little too much to vote on, or I can just pick 6 out of the list or 10 out of the list or whatever the case may be, or we can just do the random generator to pick the movie after Dirty Dancing. We'll figure it out. Oh wow, Charlotte, really? I'm always hungry. Right now I'm hungry. Right at the movies. A lot of people, guys, will eat for no reason. If you just eat when you're hungry, I promise you'll lose weight. If you really want to get simple when it comes to losing weight, just literally eat when you're hungry. Don't eat because you're curious about the taste. Don't eat because you're bored. Don't eat because you have nothing to do. I find myself eating a lot when I'm well, I don't really spend a whole lot of time at home. I'm always, well, nowadays, I'm even more so running around with doctor's appointments and all that stuff, right? But what I'm trying to say is when I catch myself at home, lazing around, that's when I get caught up in my own head and I just start to go eat for no reason, even if I'm not hungry. So just keep yourself busy. If you keep yourself busy, you'll tend not to, eat for no reason. Yeah, and snacks, some of your favorite snacks, ladies, are crazy high in calories. They may be called snacks, but the calories will disagree with you. Those aren't calorie snacks. Like I was at a gas station this one time and I just wanted something, healthier to eat. And then there's a protein cookie, right? I'm like, oh, there you go, protein cookie. It's a soft protein cookie. I'm like, let me go check the nutritious label, right? And this cookie, one cookie, and granted, it was a bigger cookie. This one cookie, you guys, had nearly 600 calories. And on the label, it was claiming to have, like, I think 40 grams of protein or 50 grams of protein. I can't remember, but it had close to around 600 calories. And I'm like, that is a terrible, terrible ratio. That is a terrible ratio. Okay, I'm not going inside the house because I still have to go fill up some gas in the car. Knitting keeps my hands. Nice, Kim. Knitting is amazing. No. Carrots and cucumbers are amazing. They're healthy and super low in calories. So yeah, 600 meals is like a whole meal. Exactly. I had like 40 some grams of protein. Like, are you kidding me? That's terrible. But it just goes to show that a lot of people who aren't educated when it comes to nutritious labels, they'll see that cookie and be like, hey, I could enjoy a delicious cookie and it has 40 grams of protein. Wow, what a treat. Looks like being healthy and losing weight isn't that challenging. Well, sure, you're getting 40 grams of protein, but it doesn't matter how many grams of protein you're getting. If your caloric needs for your specific body are, let's say, 2,000 calories, but you're consuming upwards of 4,000 calories and above, thinking it's healthier, protein-rich options, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're getting your protein needs throughout the day. If you're consuming double your caloric intake needs, you're gonna gain weight. Simple as that. Does not matter about the protein intake. Protein and all the macronutrients are quite very important, matter of fact. But check the labels, ladies. Check the labels. Okay, ladies. I think this is where we're gonna end the stream. I do have to be in bed a little earlier because I have to wake up at around, I want to say 5. Well, I'm probably gonna wake up realistically around, I want to say 4:50 a.m. I want to be out of bed and in the shower. And then around 6 is when I'm going to go pick up my brother, and then we're gonna head out on our 4 or 5 hour drive to pick up the vehicle, and then another 4 or 5 hour drives back. So I'm gonna be gone for the vast majority of the day, but we will see if we can get a live stream on the highway, or maybe when we come back, if I'm not too incredibly exhausted. But we will see. We'll play it off hour by hour, and we will see. Thank you, Cindy. But I love you all, and it is an absolute pleasure streaming again for you all. It's been an incredible few days, to say the least. But obviously, I've had you guys, and it just makes it so much more bearable and easier to manage. But always be kind to one another, you guys. Don't cause unnecessary pain and suffering to anyone. I love you all, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again. Good night and sweet dreams.